Na, 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 na. Let's see. Is everything back? Da da da. Okay. There's some last little bit I need to close up again. Oh yeah, haven't had that happen in a while, or at least haven't had block. 1 second. Haven't had that happen at least since I've been streaming or during stream in a minute. But yeah, that's actually kind of a regular, almost a regular thing. It's been happening again, except it's been happening off stream. But 1 second, I'm gonna restart my capture. Yeah, I'm back. Da-da-da. Alright, Reds again, let me know if there's any issues with the capture. The game capture. Again, because we reset, there might be audio synchronization issues. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. Also, I need to open some other windows first. Where's my moderation window? And then my creator dashboard. Well, yeah. I guess the one good thing about playing on the PlayStation is even if my PC shuts down, nothing... we have not lost any progress. Okay, let me pop this out. Yeah, da-da-da. Where's all my docs? Get that. Here's my thing. Okay, and there we go. Okay, everything's back open. I feel like that process took a lot longer than it usually does. Okay, we are just gonna teleport over here. Yeah. So, yeah, for anyone that's new, I'm not late. welcome back, Noe. I mean, yeah, it's like nothing happened. Stream just started and, well, honestly, we were just doing a bunch of side quests anyway. I hope you're doing well this weekend, Noe.
We're just supposed
to so this I mean, so for anyone that doesn't know, this is a regular issue with my PC. It's just that recently it's been happening off stream. As in, yeah, it's been happening off stream. It doesn't happen on stream nearly as much anymore. I think it's been maybe actually
could hardly get a word in edgeways.
More than a month since this last happened during stream, which is pretty good. Pretty bad that it happens in the first place, but for some reason the last 2 times I took it into like these 4.5-star rated repair places, or actually I think 2 or 3 times. No, 2 times. I've taken it each time. No one's been able to identify or replicate the issue because it's so random. I do wonder if it's related to maybe my setup, considering, I don't know, maybe they don't test with 2 monitors plus a KVM switch. Maybe it's the KVM switch that's fucking it up. I just don't know enough about KVM switches to know why that would be a thing, but maybe it might be. And oh yeah, and between 2 different houses, living locations. So it's not like it's something specific to, I would think, to my outlet. Considering every other electron. Also, on top of that, everything else that's plugged into the same outlet does not shut down like my PC does. Either way. Other than the shutdown, I don't really notice any other major issues, luckily.
The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Oh, wow. The Tatsuken was already fully charged. Alright. Okay, is everything else killed? That's not in my field. Yeah. Do wish. I was like, do I wish the camera was zoomed out a bit more so I can see a little bit more of the field? Oh wait, someone's curing. Which bitch? Oh wait, I should have done that. For all that Ramuh, most of Ramuh's moves are AoE, or I think that Judgment Bolt's mostly primarily a single target move, feels like. Oh. Execution. Yeah, I might not do... I think I probably won't do... Okay, we'll see. If I manage to finish these side quests by the time it's, say, 4:30, we'll start working on the main story, because I think I might be able to squeeze in the ending. What, Jimmy? I came back. What is this? You're welcome back, though? Da-da-da-da. Wait, also, thank you for the welcome back as well, Austin. Man, every time I see that bread cat, though, now I want to buy bread again. I should have gone to the Saturday market today. Thank you for the head pat as well, Austin.
I am.
We don't care about this. Some generic. Actually, I didn't pay attention this time at all. What? Alright, that might be because you're looking at a mirror, Jimmy.
The people of Northreach have given
Oh, see, and I can't skip.
A fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear.
No, it seems like the Empire has been instilling fear on everyone.
She teeters on the brink.
Oh.
Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father.
Oh.
But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street.
Oh god,
You
such
must
a
see
lady
that
talk
no
lady.
good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted?
Was
Your
it-
daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Oh, what?
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a
What?
bandit.
This is some stupid reputation that carried over.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand.
No, I guess it's gonna fuck over these people.
Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our home.
Okay, so every major area is gonna have this scene.
Together for Northreach.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more believable than Dalamil. Just because we don't go... No one's been storing the mistress here.
You heard the dame?
Or the dame.
What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Yeah, okay. This one's a little bit more firmly established considering she's already had a major reputation. And no one's ever turned on her. And Jimmy says... Wait, one second. I was like eating a sweet potato. Or some sweet potato snack. Jimmy says, nah, all my mirrors crack
The
when I
men
look at
had
them.
their
What?
orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still won for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise.
Yeah, you're actually
you?
talking pretty fast for this.
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And well, I can't promise to hold them all back.
Welcome,
I should
mate.
be able to
Well,
take
also
my
welcome,
eyes.
brother. He
Alright.
just, or, what?
Take care.
Hiska
Thank
says,
you. Both of you.
You can thank us.
Till then,
yep, yeah, Hiska says, FGO is like my ass. I keep going on back there. Oh, God. That doesn't sound healthy anymore, Hiska. I thought you had like a nice oh, okay, I'll admit, yeah, it didn't sound, it sounded like you were suffering a little bit, but I thought your little relationship with FGO was a little healthier than that.
When the fighting begins,
And then Jason says, oh no, not FGO. And I also hope you're doing well this weekend despite the throw, brother, and you being a little sus. Actually, oh man, okay, I guess you weren't sus though, from what I could see. Wait, no, you were going in more holes than I was, Aegis, now I remember. Yeah, no, I don't want anyone to call me sus for exploring holes anymore. Freaking Jimmy has been going in all the holes in Terraria. Fucking Aegis was going in all the holes in Remnant too. Freaking Ada was playing Minecraft, alright? That's a given. There's a lot of holes in there. How's me throwing sus? No, you go into the holes and calling me sus for going in holes, alright? Misa says, it's not she's taking my... It's not. She takes my money and I don't get anything in return. God damn.
There are so many of them.
not for long.
I'm practically learning my money. Yeah, FGO, any gacha, yeah, a lot of gachas definitely seem like a money burner. Especially considering that, well, yeah, you're gonna eventually, most people will quit eventually, or at least I spent a lot of money in both Maple Story, unfortunately Maple Story, but also Epic 7 and Genshin Impact. And it's like, I didn't actually play those games longer than, oh, okay, Maple Story actually lasted a while, but... Oh, shit, Joshua.
Is it over?
But yeah, Genshin, I think I spent a lot, to the point I may or may not have a 6-star Zhongli, and a couple refinements on Vortex Vanquisher, but... Fuck. Wait, where is this guy? There he is. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, it did not go off. Listen, Average says, listen, me and Avarice and I were going in holes for you. I played too many gacha games to say. Oh, that is true. You did actually have more characters than I did, Aegis, for Genshin. Like, I actually have more than just Zhongli, but you actually 6-starred a lot of, like, more than one. Although, okay, I'll admit, I did have a 6-star, I think, or 6 constellation, what's his name? But D-Look, but from all my summoning. Or, oh, not, I think it's 6-star or maybe 5-star. And he says, yeah, we get, you want to do things with... Wait, what? Do things with what? And Aegis says, I believe I also played longer. You know, that's fair. Well, I stopped around, I think, right before, what's his name? The other Earth guy was, Ito, right before Ito. And Era says, must be nice. I still have yet to get D-Look, and I bought his skin, Lamel. Well, okay, you know how I got D-Look? Is actually, the very first D-Look I got was from re-rolling the start. So it's not like I didn't work for the very first dialogue. It's not like I didn't work hard for it. So all my friends got the character they wanted by re-rolling their account when the game first came out. So that gave you what, like 25 free rolls or something? And we got like accounts with Venti, Jean, Chichi, and everything, every other single 5-star. But I didn't get my motherfucking D-look until a week and a half later. Skill issue? Wait, it was a skill issue. Yeah,
that looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared.
He just says, also, I'm surprised you like Zhongli. He's not very edgy.
Come on, Toggle.
That's because there is no edgy character in Genshin. He was like the close. He's kind of edgy in that he used to be a war god, except I guess it should. I think the closer translation was actually a martial leader or whatever. Zhao. Okay, I've had this debate with my cousin. I said Zhao is too young. It's like I don't think kids can be all that. Like they have to try extra, and his color palette is green on top of that, and it's like green.
It's good to see you.
And being the small body type, I was like, it's a little anti-edge.
How did you?
I don't like Sasuke anymore.
We ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks.
Glad to hear it.
I used to like Sasuke as a kid. Now I like Dad. If I was gonna like Sasuke, I like him when he's a father. But I don't watch Boruto, so I don't really know his character very well.
Right.
All I know is he's chilled out, more mature Sasuke, I would hope.
And I was wrong.
And from which... I don't know.
About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand...
But I do have Zhao in Genshin, actually.
They would drift
I think I had him up to 2 Constellation, and I max leveled him.
Hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force.
Yeah.
Nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority. But by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel. Because you feel
Okay, this guy
yourself.
changed his mind a little too fast, but...
Our purpose was ever the same.
Oh, then again, he was
Remnants.
coming from... I guess he did care about his people, so...
You were merely distracted by a loftier vision.
Maybe.
Of empire and glory. While our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens.
Hey, why do you keep quoting him,
I
Hiska?
forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far.
Am I misgendering a
I
character?
really wanted you to understand how the people felt.
Him? Who was the him?
Felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Ah, okay, Hiska.
Yes,
That makes sense.
we shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
He's
Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Yeah, Genshin's a bit of a weird thing. Considering the art style and also like the art direction, there wasn't any character that was actually edge, like the epitome of edge for me in that
Isabel
game.
is a rare soul indeed.
The thing that helped sell
In
Zhongli
these
was
dark times, I see that it is not men like
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady. But you still did. The dame said it herself. And that goes for you, one of us.
One of you.
well said.
Well, I should see if Isabel needs any.
okay. I was like no longer interested in this dialogue. But I just repeat Hiska because I trust Hiska. Okay, that's fair. She. But yeah, so how to say, yeah, out of all the characters, no one's edgy enough. Like, Child gets close by being that whole spy thing, but he's too happy. He's like, I mean, okay, if you look at his eyes, they're actually, the way they they stylize his eyes is I think they meant for his eyes to look dead inside while the rest of him's pretty normal. But yeah, it was like, Child's not quite there, because as much as they portray him as like this bloodthirsty character, the way they write his dialogue just does not deliver that experience very much. Then there's Zhongli. Okay, actually, Zhongli is the closest character I do to me liking, along with Kaya, actually. Kaya and Zhongli. Although I guess Kaya went... actually, I ended up liking Kaya a little more, because I started reading some good... decent... I don't know if I've ever actually read a great fan fiction, but it was a pretty decent fan fiction of Kaya. Made me enjoy Kaya's character more. And his design's interesting. Not usually what I would go for. And actually, also, thank you for the follow as well, Gemis. Or Gemis or Gemis. Hope you're doing well this weekend. And I have no idea you existed. Now you have a new follower. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Yeah, I'm just talking about my Genshin preferences while we're kind of skipping along side quests here, just because at least most of the side quest dialogue hasn't exactly been the most engaging, but I am very much looking forward to progressing the main story for this game. Just because I look back at FGO, and sorry honey, I wasn't planning on cheating on you. That was fair, Yiska. I mean, FGO definitely does have a good selection of characters. Where am I going? Yeah, let me go. I guess let's go down the list. Diluc, I think I think I like Diluc's look better in the comics. I don't kind of look like his in-game art. Albedo, Albedo's not edgy, so he's automatically dismissed. Also, another character that looks significantly better in his out-of-game art compared to his in-game art. Actually, I guess that's the same for every character, but it's abnormally... There was a very big difference for Diluc and Albedo, at least. Kaya, though, looks great. So is Zhongli.
I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help. I'll tell her. For you, madame.
No, but for real, though, Genshin is kind of too grindy, says he's got. That's fair. Wait, is it actually more grindy than FGO? I've never played FGO, so I don't know.
So naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer.
Oh, wait, I guess we'll listen to her dialogue here.
He was my master's guard. The gentlest man I have ever known.
Oh, wow, I did not expect
After they
that.
discovered us together,
For FGO to be less
he was
grindy.
whipped, bloody, and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Okay, and he says, no, for real though, it's kind of grindy, and because you kind of don't have to technically. Oh, actually, wait, I should probably go to this. Or she says, Kaya looks great, and I always support man cleavage. Yeah, Kaya, I like Kaya's design. I think he has like I used to think Zhongli had the best eyes in the game, but I think Kaya, over all the characters, overall has the best eyes. Well, I guess part of it because he has a star and an eye patch on top of it. But also, I like the character he's meant to be, even though I feel like the dialogue in Genshin's too weak to really deliver on his character, because he's supposed to be that sly, conniving, or not even, well, not, I guess conniving makes him sound more sinister or whatever, but he's supposed to be that type of sly character. What was I? Well, fuck, the sly, slick characters, but the dialogue does not really sell that point very well. And so I like the character, yeah, the archetype he is and his design, but I do not like his delivery in-game, which is why it took the fan fiction to kind of turn me over and make him my number one, just slightly, oh, I was like, slightly over Zhongli. Zhongli kind of sold it with the fucking, the thing I liked about Zhongli was, yeah, his supposed history as a war god slash god of, I don't know, martial strategy or whatever, and the meteor drop. But Hiska says because you kind of don't have to technically. And so talking about the farming in FGO, I'm assuming in Genshin, the thing, okay, I guess, yeah, for Genshin, I definitely felt compelled. And the way it was set up was, if you did not do the farming, you would definitely miss out. Because you have an energy cap and a dungeon energy cap. And then there's like an entry limit, right? No, let me think about this. Oh yeah, there was like, you have to do the bosses every week. And if you don't do them, then you've missed an opportunity. And then you have to you have to waste all your energy, or else you wasted, well, yeah, wasted another opportunity to farm. And I think I'd end up accumulating about an hour or 2 hours of just grinding on Genshin every day before I decided to quit. But yeah, I agree on you, or at least if FGO doesn't make you do that, then that makes sense for it to be less grindy. And she says, Genshin dialogue is kind of weak, yeah. So that was the other part. Besides being grindy, that was the other part that made me quit. Like, fucking Kaya's dialogue sucking. Fucking Zhongli had promise as well for as a character, but then the dialogue just didn't deliver on his so-called wisdom, or Kaya's so-called slyness, or that I remember there was the Windbloom Festival, and then Venti is going on this nice cinematic moment talking about forgiveness and moving on or whatever. And it's all these moments that I cannot get invested in because, yeah, the dialogue did not help deliver that experience. Or, I kind of understood where they were coming from, but none of it...
It's still here.
Felt enough,
After all these years.
But no, wait, who's Zhongli? Zhongli?
And you were a lot
Not
bigger.
Zhongli. Is it Zhong? Oh, fuck. Zhongli? Fuck. I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Zhongli?
I wasn't being serious.
Also, welcome, Tarnish.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
What? We're going out with them?
We won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Tarnish is staying. Is today a special occasion day on Twitch? Everyone is on surprisingly early. I imagine just because it's a weekend that, at least for me, I work normally during this time. And also, well, yeah, on top of me working normally this time, so this prevents me from streaming at this time during the weekday, I'm also heading out tonight. So that's another reason for me to stream early today. She says, what did you just say about Kaya sucking and fucking? Wait, no! The Kaya is not sucking and fucking. I mean, I guess he can if he wants to, but that's not what I meant. Kaya's dialogue sucking. And Hiska says, also, there's really nothing to do during downtime between events and story in Genshin. Oh, wait, there's actually a lot to do in FGO?
I bet I could still beat you.
I'm trying to think. I guess there's technically more to do also on Epic 7 than Genshin in between downtime, besides grinding. Zhongli, put in Google Translate and see. Oh, okay. Wait, put that in Google Translate. See?
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Zhongli.
Wait, that's not how you pronounce it either. Fuck. I'll have to look this up after. Oh, I got the puppy version of Torgal.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
Oh, these are sound different. That was the YouTube video. I was trying to do a quick search of getting it to pronounce the Zhongli, but it was recommending other links instead of pronouncing it for me.
And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
Oh wow. Yeah, that video was terrible. Even I could tell that at least that one is wrong.
Sword.
Aww.
Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy?
And Eris is gonna dip. Have fun, Lyra. Good luck on both side quests and hopefully main quest. You as well, Eris. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah.
For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Sparkle's so big.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
And does Genshin have Nero? I'm assuming Nero from FGL, obviously not. That's a good point, though. Yeah, no, Genshin just doesn't have any character. Well, I guess I did have a very strong face for both Zhongli and Kaya. But I would admit, I don't know if they have, like, characters that I otherwise would absolutely love. Fuck, actually, I had to drop a lot of money on Zhongli. Fuck, I'm gonna ask my housemates how to pronounce it.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you.
Just put it into Google Translate?
Okay. We wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Oh.
Zhongli.
Wait.
Zhongli.
Zhong? That sounds like Zhong. Zhongli? Oh, okay. I didn't realize the Google Translate would also say it out loud for me. It's more of an O sound. Let's see again.
Zhongli.
Zhongli? I'm gonna ask my housemates to pronounce this in front of me. They're Chinese too, so they should be able to do it right. I remember how they used to say it. Okay, actually, obviously I don't remember how they say it, but... Is it detecting it as Chinese? Oh, it should be in a different voice. Oh.
Ready.
Let's see. It is saying it's Chinese.
Zhongli.
It says Chinese detected, and it's going to English. Na-na-na. He's saying John Lee. No, it's not John Lee, though I guess it does sound like that. Is it like Zhongli? Well, either way, I probably won't get it right, at least during the stream, so I'll try not to say his name too odd. That's odd. It has an actual Chinese voice for me. Oh, shit. Damn. Huh. I guess one thing is I do keep it with my Firefox. I always just have it automatically clear history, and so there is no records on it. So maybe it's based on your based on your settings or whatever. Over time.
It's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Oh yeah. So that nothing is ever kept on my browser. No, I did it in incognito widow. Oh, okay, that's weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my Firefox is by default kind of incognito. Although I guess I've been recently just staying logged in Chrome. But that's a more recent development. I've been slowly getting more relaxed. And I used to come to a point where... Fuck. Oh, wait. I think have I ever talked about how I used to hide my fanfiction? Fuck. Wait, actually, I think I've already talked about this, so I won't bring this up again. Point is, I used to always read my fanfiction on my phone. Was one thing. Even if there was nothing even wrong with it. Even actually my manga. I even hid my manga. Fuck. Like, my parents would come, if they saw it, I was like, oh no, it's fucking over. And I was just reading Hitman Reborn. Actually, I remember, I was scrolling, one of their friends came in, they're like, what are you reading? And I just scrolled back and forth on a perfectly normal page. He's like, is it porn? I was like, fuck. I should have just stopped scrolling, but whatever. I guess maybe that's better. At least we never saw that lady again anyways.
I better get these materials to Min so she can finish her prototype.
Okay, do we have anything else here? Well, actually, that's not how I hide. No, so, blah. Either way, point is, I've been slowly been less, how to say, not insecure, more comfortable with my having privacy on my PC. But I guess, to be fair, now that I do have my, a room to myself now. No one comes in. I don't live with my parents. I just live with my housemates.
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. And perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
I don't know if that would have... Oh, whoops.
No holding back.
Okay, let's see. Where are we going?
It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
That kind of makes sense considering Joshua only looked like he was 4 back then. I was thinking tiny.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even...
That's not like I'm not gonna quarrel,
even standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may.
What? Have you been doing well this fine Saturday or Sunday?
as we follow in your footsteps.
Yeah. Oh, luckily you caught us in the middle of side quests, so nothing super spoilery, but I hope that... Oh, what the fuck? 6 a.m. Holy shit. Is that the time you normally wake up? Who was that? It's a big, well, I guess if you don't mind spoilers.
Lay you down.
That was just, Nah, oh, was that Inuyasha? I guess these pants do kind of look like Inuyasha's pants. Nah, it's someone that was dead. But I don't think this is really a major scene to indicate he's coming back. It's more a scene for Clive.
To the end.
But yeah, that character is definitely not coming back. There's a will. Alright. The war is coming. We must... Okay. Archduke Elwin's helm warned during his victorious campaign to quell the northern uprising. War is coming, my boy. We must make ready. Okay. He does not have the best quotes for himself. I was like, that's a pretty normal one. As far as quotes go. Okay, what's this? Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Alright. Oh, he left my party at some point? I guess he did when we were on that with Torgal for a little bit. Sure. Holy fuck. You know, maybe this will just be a side quest day, and then Tuesday will be when we finish the game. Girl says, but I usually woke up at 5 a.m., so waking up at 4 a.m. was kind of a bit of a, oh yeah, an hour definitely is enough to throw you off. Are you able to take like a nap now? Like, usually that's what happens if it's on the weekend for me, is if I do wake up too early, I could just take a nap at least midday. Nope. I still can't sleep. Oh shit. What the hell? Oh damn, that sucks. But also, holy shit, you also wake up so early. I can't imagine. I think I wake up at 9:30 a.m. normally, pretty regularly.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
There's no monsters here this time. Oh yeah, wasn't there supposed to be a hunt or something? What's this? In the Royal Intelligencer Training Report, in the wake of the tragic fire at Cair Norvin in 873V and the subsequent depletion of our most highly practiced intelligencers, all mainland strongholds were instructed to redouble training in clandestine maneuvers, improvise weaponry and assassination techniques, and dispatch promising volunteers to Stonehenge for inspection. This report details progress made by the stronghold at Garnick in reinvigorating Walud's ranks of esteemed intelligencers. And
this is a Royal Army logbook.
Coral says, oh yeah, I have a permanent body alarm. Oh shit. I mean, I do too, but mine definitely is not that early in the morning. Mine is, well yeah, mine is normally at my regular waking time. The Moogle. No spirit. Oh, something about the Moogle. The folklorist fabulary. No spirit or sprite appears more often in Valstein folktales than the humble Moogle. Though they are occasionally painted as mischievous souls akin to pixies or imps, most stories depict them as clumsy yet congenial spirits who delight in helping mankind with their daily labors. They are said to have sweet tooths, leading to the common superstition that one must not leave cakes or other sweetmeats uncovered overnight, lest naught remain but crumbs come morning. In appearance, they are described as being covered head to toe in soft white fur, except the small dark wings by which they are somehow able to take flight and the brightly colored pom-poms that protrude from the tops of their heads. And yet, there's one detail regarding the Moogle that most find more remarkable than even the orb that tops its brow. The fact that the creatures actually exist. Preposterous, I hear you cry. Everybody knows that Moogles are the stuff of legend. I quite agree, but every legend has its basis in truth, and in the case of the Moogle, the fact that may be not dissimilar to the fiction. Ancient bestiaries list the white mole, whose feet do not touch the ground, among the beasts of the realm, and the illustration beside the name, why, is none other than the Moogle. Of course, it is true that the creatures are not known to still survive in the twins in the modern day. Perhaps their miniature wings carry them to other Perhaps their miniature wings carry them to other climes. Perhaps they were hunted to extinction. Or perhaps, just perhaps, they do still live among us, hidden away far from human view. Okay, what is this? Complete botany of Banes. White flower of okay. White of flower and black of root, the latter of which gives out inky gall when cut or crushed. Okay, actually, this doesn't seem that important. Should a slip of the needle end a young warrior's life, it is said that the skin print failed to find favor among the heavens. Oh, wait, is this talking about the gall is passing wait, is this about our marking? The tribesmen of Northern Storm prick their skins with oaken needles soaked in such drawing curious patterns about their arms and legs in honor of their heathen gods. The gall is passing toxicate that a single drop taken by mouth may result in cramps most painful for 5 days and 5 nights, or applied to a wound certain death. Oh shit. Just died. Also, thank you for the head pat, Darkness, and welcome back. Hope you've been doing well this weekend. Alan, welcome back as well, Lynx. Hope you're also doing well this weekend. We're mostly doing, I think, at the rate that I'm doing side quests, I don't know if I'll be able to actually progress the main story today, but glad you guys were able to pass by today. Chapter 16, the Fall of the Bears. Okay, this might be interesting. The emergence of the first magic adepts was widely heralded as a gift from the gods. Indeed, the title with which those with the gift came to be commonly known is most likely a contraction of Bearer of the Heavenly Blessing. The wording used by the tribunes of the time, those born with a blessing, were lauded as living crystals and granted high office and plentiful reward for their status as chosen ones. Over the years, this reverence for their kind would become a full-fledged religion led by the bearer themselves, a development that would prove fateful. The divers nation of the time were unanimous of their disapproval of the founding of the church, while the authorities had for years welcomed bearers into positions of power in their own structures of state. They were mistrusting of an organization led by bearers for bearers. Efforts were immediately made to chasten the church and its followers, banning members from holding office, evicting adherents from their homes, and breaking up meetings by force. The church responded by forming a volunteer army to resist this persecution, and yet it continued, creating a cycle of ever-increasing bloodshed and rancor, and a growing rift between those born with a blessing and those without. What began with beatings and street clashes would eventually spill over into an all-out war that consumed the greater part of the twins for nigh a generation and decimated the population of men and bearers both. The deluge of blood that stained the land crimson and left an even more lasting mark. Wait, chasten is a hard A, like chasten. Chath is a hard A. Chasten. Oh, chasten. Oh, okay. Thank you for the correction then, Noe. And Link says, Lyra is the main story, so we don't mind. Oh, well, I appreciate that then, Lynx. And thank you as well for the head pat, as Austin. Thank you, guys. Reading, not in my modern Final Fantasy game. I was reading because I'm kind of curious about why the bearers have been persecuted. I guess this gives us a little bit of information. I'm kind of curious wondering how could the bearers possibly lose this, though? All right. That stained the land crimson and left even more lasting mark upon the minds of the Valsaean people. And after the Bear's last resistance was crushed, the nations of Valsaea came together to sign the Continental Accord that initiated the system of slavery that persists across the realm to this day. His well-known phrase, bears are other than human, has its roots in the bitter war of the years before, being the unblessed only excuse for their calamitous refusal to allow the blessed to decide their own destinies. Or feel with no narrator.
This is it.
Yeah, sometimes
what it says is true. I need to get this back to the hideaway.
I guess that was one thing I might have needed some narration. I was like, that's something I was actually interested in. The little history behind the bears. I guess there must have been significantly less than them if they lost the war. Or I guess they're also always born of common people, too.
Leaving so soon, stranger. We've been watching you.
Oh?
From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our
happy
care
birthday.
and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. but by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
No, it says, I don't think the average bearer is very strong, so it's probably a matter of numbers. That makes sense. And Link says, because they magic and we don't like that.
Shall we?
Logically, it don't make sense, seeing as most magic casters can wreck a common soldier, but I guess regular people can use crystal for similar effect. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I guess most of them don't have, well, yeah, use their magic for combat. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that makes sense. So I mean, especially, I guess, bears probably don't seem to have outnumbered. Or yeah, we see less bears than common people, I think. So yeah, what Noe said makes sense. Tarnish says, I don't know, going until I get right about someone's birthday. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I was like, did I say birthday at some point? That makes sense though. Okay. Fuck! I'm never gonna get this. I mean, I can, but... Oh, wait. I did not mean to do that so soon. Oh, well. Oh, was I too far? Wait, well, you missed Yaku's? Wait, Austin, it wasn't... Someone knows my birthday. Oh, okay, I thought... I'm kidding. I was like, wait. Alright, TARDIS is still guessing. That makes sense. Also, and Link says, also bears turn into crystal when using magic, while using crystal doesn't have a similar effect on the user, so a war of attrition would be the way to go. Oh, okay, yeah, that's also fair. I mean, at the same time, I was like, technically Clive... Oh, okay, Clive is probably an exception, but yeah, that makes sense. It does cost unlike regular people, it costs bearers to use their power. I guess, okay, well, they're like regular people, but they have magic, but the magic comes at a cost.
But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many.
Okay.
Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
This guy seems to understand the content very well.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves.
We're having some lore job here, Jimmy.
That would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book. For now. The world is small. We shall meet again.
This guy says we'll beat again, but we're already at the end game.
Wait.
Thanks, guys. Even dominants get crystallized. Oh yeah, that's true.
Damn it.
And Austin, I would believe you if you said it was your birthday. I guess I would believe you if you kept saying it was your birthday. But at least one day I would believe it.
That was all about.
And now he says, burn the one when he was like your wits dull. Yeah. Oh, yeah. History is definitely written by the victorious. That makes sense. Like, you wouldn't want anyone to know your dark past or like to paint it any other way. Jimmy, lore of Bwed. There is no Bwed here. And Link says, Lyra's birthday is December 23rd. Nah. I've actually put it on my debut slides. It's April 19th. Lyra, no way? What was no way? What is y'all's birthday? Because I want to know at least one of y'all someday. Yeah, it's on blah. It is on my, well, yeah. Fuck, I already said that. Yeah, it's on my debut slides, and it's all the way in April. So it's gonna be a long while until it's my birthday. I refuse to say my birthday, says Tarnish. What? Don't you ever want to eventually have a birthday event? Although, honestly, I think my last year, past April, I did not actually hold a birthday event. And now he says supposedly just like everything she says. Yes, supposedly. And Link says, oh, Lyra is an Aries. And yeah. And Tristan says, hello, Tristan. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well on this fine weekend. Shit. Oh, wait. I think it is in our DMs, isn't it? I'll have to look it back up. Man, I don't even remember. Honestly, if I don't put something in a calendar, I don't even remember my mother's birthday. Or my grandmother's. Actually, the only reason I remember my grandmother's is her birthday is actually really close to mine. So, we're both Aries.
I can walk from here. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Like, yours was... God, fuck. There's a day, like a month I remember for you, Austin. I just don't want to say it in case I'm horribly wrong. But again, if I did actually remember, that's more than I normally remember. Man, my friend told me his birthday recently, and then I forgot. I hope I put it. I think I put it on the calendar. Jimmy says Lyra doesn't even remember mine. Jimmy, I don't even think you said yours, unless you put it on Kato's Discord, which you probably might have. But I also have not checked anyone's birthdays on Kato's Discord. I only know that people have added their birthdays onto that. Bad Bok Conservatory. Bad Bok Conservatory, Writ of Incorporation. Okay. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby incorporates this institution wherein juvenile bearers are to be granted the opportunity to give themselves in service to the state as soldiers, trainees succumbing to the crystal's curse or otherwise perishing are to be disposed of with all haste. The graveyard is strictly reserved for the uncursed. Bearer disposal within its bounds is punishable by death. Goddamn. September 7th is mine, says Tristan. Ah, okay. I need to, like, fuck. I have to hear this, blah. See this in the Discord. Oh, I guess technically I could look back on the chat in this and then just mark people's profiles. Wait, actually, fuck. Twitch does not let you put notes on people, but Discord does, which is nice. I was like, I should probably start doing that. Putting notes on people's little Discord profile for myself. Conditioning schedule. Today's exercise will consist of the press yard, 20 sandbags for such duration as instructor shall dictate. The furnace, burn intensity to be gradually increased. Live combat, 1 to 3 hellhounds, depending on performance. God, for these kids.
This is nothing short of torture. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place.
I've recently learned that my own daughter was among children turned to stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much as thought of her since handing her over to authorities as a babe, but inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I had been torturing my own flesh and blood, and now I see her everywhere. Today, one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scraps from my table. It was her smile, the smile she inherited from her mother, the mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me. My daughters, my wife's, all of them. All those children. So many have died at my hand. I can bear the guilt no longer. And so I have decided tomorrow I too must die. It'll be the last order I give those poor wretches. The last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb and inter my accursed corpse beneath the white tree whose crooked hands reach to the sky in supplication. And beside me, my shame, my curse, the record of all their names. All those I have wronged. Holy shit, I don't know if that's better to make the kids tear you apart.
Like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Okay, and the only reason I remember my mom's birthday from the Earth, Wind, and Fire September is because it says the 21st night of September. Ah, that's a cool way to remember it. Now do I remember? And then I think from my dad's, I remember my dad's because I remember he coincidentally has a date that has a number that he really likes. And so all I have to remember is the month. Okay, how do I get up here?
A forked white tree. This must be the place.
I'm gonna see them get out.
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see.
I guess this quest was a little interesting. It also tells us how the bear children were treated in Walloon.
This must be the registry.
846B 08ED E16D Hans 10-year-old lithification. Succumb to the conditioning. Lithification, I guess, is when they turn to stone. Emaciation? Oh, fuck. Discipline for attempting flight. Discipline for attempting flight? That's how these people died? Or these kids died? God damn.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery?
Oh yeah, I thought he was supposed to be buried with us. The fuck? He survived to become a Akashic?
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
Or maybe not. Let's see.
This place is cursed.
Fuck! It didn't go off! Then I am the wind up for this. I'm not gonna be able to get this off before he catches up with me. Okay, we're good. Ta-da-da. Yeah, we'll just transfer him running. Okay. Fuck. Okay, who else is here? Still alive. Oh, we got him! Nice. Oh, that did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Okay, let's see. How much until... We need one more charge for Zantetsuken. Oh, okay. I was not expecting it to go through. Fuck. Okay, I guess the reason why I didn't expect that to work great at that last moment is I keep thinking of Stagger as armor, but actually Stagger just acts as a multiplier when we get him staggered.
Let's get the registry back to Herman.
The fuck? What is this? Nobody's tool. Interesting. Also, welcome, Adamine. Hope you're doing well this Saturday. Hope we're recovering well from... what was it? What are you playing? It's not Phasmophobia. It was the other, Demonologist. And I hope you're recovering well from Demonologist. Still recovering? That's fair.
Doris is waiting for me.
I swear I saw shit last night.
The
Wait.
longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
I play Demonologist with you. Wait, what? What you're saying? You swear you saw shit. Why would you want to play it again and drag me into this? If you can convince Katsu to do it again on Friday, I'll think about it. I think I might want. We've been suffering in Dokapon so long. I might actually be up with this. 10. You can't pay me to do this, all right? Okay, actually, I'll feel bad if I do it after getting bribed, but don't bribe me for it. Just if you can convince Kato to give us mercy in Dokapon.
No, it's a
as
different
in,
story inside.
take a break from Dokapon.
Corridors are crawling with Akashic.
I'll go for it.
Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid.
Jimmy says, where's the workout routine? Alright. I work out okay, I could technically work out more. I already give you guys enough power with the throw.
The walls. Bad enough to turn a bearer. I hope not.
You got your throws. You got your horror game coming in October. And if Adamine manages to convince Wakatsu to play Demonologist next Friday, I guess that's also on the list. Jimmy played Demonologist with us too. And yeah. Wait, how many people can play Demonologist anyway? I think it's 4, right? Oh, I guess I should kill these. But actually, no. I'll just go to objective. Oh, I can't inspect it. Fuck. Oops, I do not want this. I want this one. Fuck! You're not even a staggerable enemy. Alright, there you go. I mean, hey, Jimmy, I don't have the game too, but there's a solution for that. Oh, nice job, Joshua. Also, welcome, Tabby. Hi, Lara AO. I see you got Odin's power now. Oh, yes. So we're also really close to the ending, although I might not... I was like... Considering how close to the ending we are, but how much time I have left, I might have to save this for Tuesday. Considering how many side quests we have too. But yeah, we're making good progress. I think we are right up almost to the end. Also, thank you for the hydrate there, Tristan. If I started to do... How long is the last segment, would you know? What quest are you doing now? So I actually did Joshua's quest, and so we have the bands, although I guess we're not wearing them. I have not done the jail quest. Haven't done the jail quest. I'm doing some... I'm at Summer Stadium, and I've been skipping the dialogue for everything that wasn't, like, the end of, like, the city quests, which, I don't know, where... What's his name? I forgot his name. But the dame and then the other guy, who was a smith. The rabbit of Dalamil or whatever. I didn't skip the end of their quest. And, I assume you can do Jill's quest next. Oh, yeah, I'm blah. I'm assuming so too, considering I think this is the last free section of the game before we can go to the main story. Which makes me think, what the fuck is what are all those secret passages? Does that actually unlock at the end? There's these other areas in the game where he's like, oh, we can't open this right now. I don't know if that's... So, I don't think those are places we visited before. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bears assigned to fight beside it in mock battle conducted as a part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bears may be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bears no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required. God, that's fucked up.
They were feeding bears to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
Tabby says, I don't remember how long the final dungeon may be. Only how much I enjoyed the battles themselves. And that's fair. Okay. Well, I guess even then, like, looking at my game time right now, I don't think we have enough time for the final quest. I'll probably avoid the main story then until Tuesday. Just because. Well, yeah, we're still side questing, and it's how many hours have I been going at this? 2 hours. I don't know about why he's saying let. Oh, he's saying let there be light because I'm switching to Bahamut. I was like, why is he saying that during the Odin move? Okay. Good. Actually, let's see. Can I finally acquire... How many ability points do I have? Not enough to finish off Diamond Dust yet. Oh man, they even butchered Yamato in DMC. Wait, what the fuck did they do to the sword of all things in the DMC? The Kingdom of Walud hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bears, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train Akuza beasts for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof is to be punishable by death. Captive bears have been provided solely for the pursuit of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bears in any other capacity.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Yeah, but I can't imagine. How could they butcher the sword, too? Like, I know they butchered the whole white... They go out of their way to mock the white haircut and, like, spit in every DMC fan's face while proceeding to completely misunderstand the appeal to the original fan base. Or maybe they understood, but then they thought it was cringe and then proceeded to try not being cringe. Yeah, they tried not being cringe and therefore ended up even more cringe. Which is a weird turn. They literally made it look like a basic ass katana. The fuck? Damn. Wait, is this where I came from? Oh. Okay. Akuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bear captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of Waluder lives. Damn.
Minimal loss of Waluder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
God damn. Huh.
I think better caching down here.
It's a bit weird. No.
Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Bit of interesting choice that... So, I mean, okay, they did do a good job of enforcing what life for bears are like, and that they do have this system of slavery. But then like, you kind of forget it in the middle of the story because so much shit's going on, and now they're kind of bringing that back with all these quests towards the end. And Yusuke says Butchered Rebellion 2. That is not Rebellion, that is Revolt. Wait, did they even rename it? What's going on here? Alright, we'll listen to Doris's dialogue this time.
But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... It can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Iska says, like if I showed you a picture of it and told you that it's rebellion, you never believe me? Show us. It looked like a generic ass sword or something. I don't know. Okay. Here's a question. How the fuck do I get back down? Actually, let's see. Is there anything up here with me? We're just gonna do this right for the bat. Okay, this is such an empty corridor, it has to be a chest this way, right? Oh, what's this? Okay, there was nothing here. Oh, but it's a shortcut. Alright, we're good. And I'm telling you, it does not deserve the name of rebellion. That is revolt.
Find down here.
Damn. I don't really understand the direction they went with it. Wait, there's a kid still alive here? Oh shit.
Survivor. She sounds close.
Oh, okay. Man, she's almost turned to stone, right? I think that's a sign of the white, what the white hair signs.
Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards, they're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
Hmm?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Alright, who's Chadwick again? Let's see. What? Side quest doesn't have an explanation for this, alright.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
Alright, let's see who Chadwick is, if he's still alive.
Eating bastard in the ground.
It's out there waiting for me.
What is this, a behemoth?
I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Yeah, it does look like one. Okay. I don't know. They did not need to do my boys like that. Yeah, I don't know. Look, they like went out of their way to be, I don't know, spiteful. That's how it seemed like when they did that whole wig moment. Or they were, I don't know if they were trying to be spiteful or they were trying too hard to be edgy, but in a really bad way. Made fun of it, but I'm not sure about it. Ruben, who's Ruben Longdon? Is that the guy that worked on it? Dante's VA? Oh, oh!
Beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
434. Okay, that makes sense. Voice actor or motion capture actor? Oh, really? Wait, they even use the English voice actors for motion capture? Fuck. Banana. Oh. Okay, what was I gonna do? This one. Oh wow, that's neat. Okay. Fuck. There's a lot of shit happening. Okay, there you go. Fuck! Let's say the wind up on this is too long. Nah. Fuck, that was not the hit I was expecting. Okay, where's the other comet? Okay. Oh, fuck! Wait, am I gonna actually get this off? No, I'm not. No, wait, I actually managed to get this off. Alright. I'm just like Lyra now. I'm eating raw instant noodles. You know, actually, there is a good snack that's based on that, alright? I'm gonna link it again later on. It's called Pushu. Actually, it's Pushu Pushu? I think Pushu Pushu. And Tabby says, fun fact, Ruben Langdon dresses Dante and did stunts for DMC3 commercial. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. Oh, fuck. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're good. And Ruben walks so DMC Dante walks so DMC3 Dante cosplayers can run. And Tabby says, dude, that's a normal thing for Asians and Pacific Islanders. Yeah, okay, so it's not just me, alright? They've even made a snack around that, Jimmy. Don't try to make it weird. Fuck, I should eat it. I bought a whole box of it, actually. I just haven't opened the box at all. Of Pushu Pushu. I think there's like 20 bags of it. Probably at least 20 bags. In that box.
Are you hurt?
Wait. It's pretty much...
I think.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty much like the raw noodle, except you're supposed to crush it and mix in the ramen, the soup-based powder.
What is it?
And eat it like that.
Diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
Yeah, Tabby understands.
To the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
So appreciate the lure. He says, I need to think about this sad music plays. What? Oh, I hope it goes well, Hiska.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Okay, so she unexpectedly had a dark history. Well, I guess actually everyone here has a dark history, but this one, not what I was expecting. An edgier history than I was expecting. Reduce Gunnier's cooldown by 20 seconds. Oh shit. Ta-da. Okay, what do we have left? I mean, I guess since we're here, might as well turn in all the fucking base quest. Holy shit. Okay, we have... Oh, we still have one out here. Okay, actually, we'll do this first, because this might lead back to base 2.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Do you see that?
Actually, wait, I need to restock my inventory.
Well met.
Heaven's Cloud? I don't even know which move that is. Da-da-da.
Many thanks.
Okay, what do we have stocked? Actually, we have everything.
Farewell.
I thought there was one potion. Oh, okay, I think there's one potion I haven't bought, but it's all the way back at our main base. Where are you, Joshua? Nice, okay.
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop.
I'm scared.
What's everyone looking at? Oh, the castle. Or not the castle, the island that's floating. Alright. It's 5 o'clock. Technically, I could keep going for... I guess the maximum time I'm willing to go from here is 2 hours, just because I do have a hard stop. I was like, is that enough time to go through the ending? It takes 30 minutes to go through... Okay, yeah. Tonoe timed it for us for that last Odin battle. It took 30 minutes. But it's a Final Fantasy game. I don't know, 2 hours might be long. Might be what we need to finish the ending. Okay. What are the chances it would take an hour and a half? Oh, well, okay, fuck. I was expecting to be able to finish these next set of quests within 30 minutes. That way we have, what, an hour and a half at most left.
That can't be Rutherford, can it?
Progress to finish the main story. If you actually go for it, maybe. Maybe!
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
Fuck. I guess the other thing is delaying us.
I don't need your...
But wait, we still have the Jill quest line to do. And I imagine that's gonna take at least 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes.
You're right. It won't, man.
We'll see how much time I have after the end of all these quests. Oh, nice. All right.
A little longer than I'd have liked.
Okay, maybe we'll just skip this dialogue. It can't possibly be that important. Let's see.
Field Marshal, are either of you
Oh,
injured?
it's this guy. Wait, the guy that talked was with our uncle.
You arrived.
It's our escort turn.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see
Alright, I
it
forgot
through.
that we were trying to recruit this guy. Okay.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into
Oh
a few
god, is this quest gonna keep going?
But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words,
Oh, okay, our uncle's
we
gonna
need
help.
an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
What?
I'm flattered.
Okay, it should be our
I have
uncle.
other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so?
Not
And
our uncle?
would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw
Oh wait, we're gonna go
ourselves if
silver
we're to
tongue.
make it
It'd be
through
the
this.
rabbit, right?
Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
But I guess we can't order him around, so maybe it's not him. Is it our the grumpy old guy back at base?
Your lord uncle bade me escort the field marshal to his manor.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good.
Yeah, actually, fuck. All the quest turn-ins from now on might actually have some significant story development.
I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Forgot which one was Quentin. I don't know. I don't know anyone at base by name except for Mid. Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh wait, Mid and Karen. Oh shit. There's another. Okay, never mind. Main story is definitely not happening today. It's too many. There's too many side quests. Three's company. All right. I had a little bit of hope when we went back to main base, and I thought the rest of the side quests outside of main base was done, but I didn't realize we also had these two. And actually, thinking about it, there was a lot of these quests are starting to dump actual relevant lore. Or interesting lore.
Rosier.
Yeah. This one's Three's company. Speak with Quentin. Oh! Wait, he's all the way over here. Oh! Is this guy? The fuck?
That'll do, girl.
The guy that went off to murder that one household, murder that one
Quentin.
person?
I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose.
Okay, I guess this is probably kind of boring.
You'd have me convince the chiefs and do the one thing that
I know it's a lot to ask.
And you'd have me give up what the people of Lostwing are my family.
Ah, okay, yeah. But
And
see
I
what's his reasoning.
cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to...
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done? They want you to speak
Oh,
for those who can't
okay. This
speak
is,
for
should be the
themselves.
conclusion
That's
of
what
this
you do
guy's
best.
quest line. I guess.
If it's
Fuck.
the vineyard you're worried
All right, I
about,
won't skip it.
we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust?
You know that's not what I'm...
Yeah, I actually did really dislike this guy's voice.
That only we are worth
Oh, I don't like the fact that he talks really, really slowly.
You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join her?
Where do you...
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Okay, another one to do at the base. Right, so we have a lot of quests at the base, except for the last one outside. Although I'm expecting Jill's quest to make us travel, because that's what Joshua's quest ended up or what happened with Joshua's quest. Is that we ended up traveling to a few locations. Right, where do we go for here? To my right. Da-da-da.
Caution, brother.
Oh, huh. Joshua actually has some field dialogue. I think that's the first time we've actually heard him... Like, I'm trying to remember. Is this the first time we've actually heard him say something unrelated to any side quest? I think that's the one thing I think 15 did really well. Is have a really nice dialogue to just happen... which is just the characters reacting to the environment. I mean, I guess it's all planned out, but they did it for a lot of locations. Like, they'd have set the road trip dialogue. They'll react to passing like certain cities. Oh, we're finally getting into this. This is the thing I was curious about.
Might this be Mickelberg?
Okay, maybe everything I haven't been able to answer is probably related to a side quest and not some secret dungeon after all.
These people aren't turned.
Oh.
And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
'Tis my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that.
So interested.
What do you mean?
No. They're being so vague about it.
To perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord.
The irony is that these guys aren't
Cleanse us of our
transforming into Akashic right now. Considering that's what it means to be cleansed of sins and by their god in this universe.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Seems so sketch.
Thank you.
Alright.
If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
Seems a little
the
too
same
easy.
salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
I should have listened to instructions. I don't remember what that guy said. Quest location nearby. Alright. Are they gonna sneak up behind me? Oh no, he's fine. The hell?
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right, and you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find...
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith.
Oh, okay. That makes sense for his faith to falter. I was like...
The more my own faith
Like,
began
it's
to
kind of
falter.
weird that they've all kind of dedicated themselves to our family, considering our family barely exists. There's only the two of us left, and it's been, what, 20 years?
Veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before.
This guy could have been a kid, probably,
Praying
and he was
night and
inducted
day
into
that
the
they
order.
might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their saviors. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might.
Oh, or I guess technically he could have been recruited like within the last 20. He doesn't necessarily have been recruited in the last 20 years, I guess, or 20 years ago. I guess he could have been recruited in the last 5 years or so.
Life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this, it is different.
Either way, I don't know.
It is more.
It's not like Clive or Joshua have really given them anything.
Through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream, that they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
I mean, I guess it's fine if they want to voluntarily convert to Akashic, if, as long as all those non-transformed survivors have been evacuated.
Stay here.
Do they transform like they wanted to?
An ether flood.
I mean, okay, ether flood is probably the exact thing that they would want.
Something I can do.
All right.
Echoes as well.
Oh, what the hell? Echo.
Found her.
Ta-da.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Ta-da. They didn't interrupt me this time. Oh shit. Fuck, the knockback's a little too much. One. Oh wait, fuck, there's actually a lot more. Yeah. They could. They definitely could balance balance the damage done by my specials versus my normal stuff. Yeah, it's like I never want to use basic attack anymore. They teach us how to do attack magic burst. It's like ideally I shouldn't even be doing. I should not be doing that most of the time. Because of how much damage all my specials do in comparison.
What now?
Oh shit, there's actually another section to this place. Or unless they're bringing a monster up. Okay. One of these guys. Okay, I guess, and then once again, the thing that sucks is that they do just recycle the enemy types.
I've killed your kind before.
Okay, got that. Fuck. Using fucking Titan so much easier. Actually, I was like, is Titan worthwhile to use? Titan's really nice for 1v1 fights at least. Like this one. Okay, what do I want to do now? I guess I should just use the limit. Oh wait, fuck! I should have done that. Is it regular staggered? Oh wait, no, never mind. I did. They're good. Here again. Oh, perfect. Get back up. Oh, oh shit! I did not expect that. All right. Oh fuck! I didn't. Oh wait, actually, I guess it's better to do this over Judgment Bolt than anyways. Stagger bar is not moving, it's perfect. Oh fuck! I didn't expect the Okay, I'm always surprised by how much damage the ultimate moves do. Okay, we're good. Actually makes it sound like there's more combat after this. I wonder why these guys are here though.
Damn it.
Oh, what the wait, the fallen I mean the guy from the order.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
We have Joshua with us.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation.
Okay, well, that's him supporting them in this version of salvation.
Themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashyyyk in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
He might have been a bit misguided, but I guess his heart was in the right place.
Look, my lord.
Oh god, are they a Kashyyyk now?
They are saved.
Kind of jacked up. But now are they aggressive? No, they're not. Okay. I was like, fuck, are they gonna transform just for me to have to kill them? Okay, that's great. Alright. We can just leave them alone. I was like, this guy's gonna die for some people that we're gonna be forced to kill in the next cutscene, but somehow, did not turn out to be the case.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Oh, nice. They brought us right here. Alright.
My Lord Marquis, I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Okay, another word that I did not know how to pronounce. I thought bad was pronounced bade. Okay, I'm glad that they said it before I had to say it out loud.
He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them, for better or worse. That is our creed.
No, he's actually pretty self-aware about this. Okay.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants, and this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course, I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success, and were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Okay, so they do. I was like, I don't know, still not the ultimate most interesting. Okay, fuck. It is actually an interesting side quest. So all the interesting side, not all of them. There is now much more interesting side quests towards the end of the game. Luckily, which I wish there was a little bit more side quests of at least this quality, but blah, throughout the game. Unfortunately. I guess it's not really a quality. It's more of a... There's actually something interesting going in a side quest, unlike all the other fetch quest side quests. Let's see, where are we headed till next? We can finally go home! Oh, right, we have to tell Uncle that we recruited the guy.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porter's Alder as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution. And I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned liberator.
One of your co-conspirators? Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
Uncle has such a good smug face.
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Of course, it did take a little persuade, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Oh, man. Okay, Uncle's gonna leave base. Oh, well. Da-da-da. Also, thank you for the hydrate redeem as well, Tristan. I'll do that now. Oh, wow. The cutscene's still going, so I guess good timing on that as well.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood.
Okay, that is actually a very good point.
As well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
Man, these two are my favorite side characters.
Clive,
Other than
I'm beginning to
Joshua, of
question the
course.
quality
Well,
of the
actually, I don't know.
company
I guess
you
Joshua
keep.
counts as the main character,
And
right?
what kind of
I don't
company
know.
were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw!
Once more onto the breach.
That's good. Da-da-da. Yeah, those two are the best. And at least their side quest is
Shall we
actually
begin again?
entertaining just based on dialogue,
seek
if
here is
not
not to
based
create a
on what's
new
actually
nation.
happening.
Nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
Oh shit, okay, it keeps going.
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Still can't tell which one of them is gonna die, Joshua or Clive. Because people wouldn't say this is sad if both. I think if both of them die, or both. Okay, if both of them live, obviously it's not sad. If both of them die, I feel like that's actually less sad than if just one of them dies. Because considering they are both the major characters, and blah, we've been experiencing this game mostly from their point of views. See one of them go out with the other, without the other. It's kind of would be depressing. I'm only thinking that because it's like all these responsibilities and trust putting towards Clive, and in the end, he's just gonna he's potentially gonna just die on that island. Okay, how about you? What do you need?
Vivian,
Wait, is this a new quest?
I found it.
Oh, okay, no, I'm just turning in the book. Okay, I don't care about her. Can't imagine her story's true.
It does, but it provided.
You said
it did. She was a heretic. A gallows stood, and by shunning society, I too. She taught me that my and that on
Yeah, it does. Like I haven't been interested in Vivian's character.
So if you'll permit me, give.
Yeah, Vivian has continued not to be very interesting, but I was interested in that one person that had this backstory in the stadium. Scholar's bonnet. Vivian Ninetail, scholarly headwear awarded to her upon the completion of her studies at the University of Canberra. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you as I do. What else do we have? Oh, fuck, we have a hunt. See what where is this heading? Oh wow, we actually have a lot of hunts. Shit. Alright, I'll look at that board after I turn in all the side quests. I guess that makes sense. Alright, definitely for sure no main story quest today.
Everything we've received and everything promised.
If the drunken galley captain and I shared a table with last night is to be believed, word of your exploits has made its way across the seas to the great continent. What's more, she claims there are those who would see you flourish, herself being one such woman. Gareth. Genji gloves. Oh shit. Let's see what do these do in this game. I think what? In 13, these help us break the limit. Increases damage dealt to enemy by 5%. Oh, nice. Okay. It's more damage. I think what? In last game, these helped us break the limit. The damage limit, I think? Oh man, there's so many to turn in.
Welcome back, sir.
Welcome back. Yes. Welcome back. But from what I hear...
No.
Does Ember deserve a passing mark? I mean, I guess they got the objective despite... Sure, why not?
Ember lost his nerve, but he didn't lose heart.
Yeah, he still got the book.
It is. Thank you. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle hard. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his...
Wait, Sergeant. And this time he was found wanting, after all.
With a bit of a scat by sniffing out wouldn't do.
Fine.
I'll show.
Oh, okay, maybe the correct choice would have been to reject them.
Daft as a brush, there, one. Just leave that.
Yeah, pretty much. They were saying he's
Me,
unworthy because he can't go on by himself. He'll need another person with him, which like you can't always expect someone to be able to defend him on his missions. Which makes sense. Oh shit. What I said, okay, if it looks like that, I think that's actually a new quest indicator. There's a new quest out here? Oh, it's Gav. Ask about Origin.
About that.
If there's anything I can do to help you kill this ultimate bloke, you just say the word, eh? You could promise to take Sid's name off my hands.
Aye.
Don't even joke about that. Anyway, I thought you said you hadn't finished with it yet. I did, didn't I? Now, if you wanted to give me an even grander title, something to rival your Sid the Outlaw, that'd be a different story.
Let's see.
Gav the Magnificent, Gav the Almighty, Gav the Lionheart, something along those lines. I'll leave that to you to decide. I'm sure you're more than capable of choosing the perfect moniker for Sid's right-hand man. Right-hand man, eh? I'll take it. Okay, silver linings.
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon and...
I'm sure she'd like that.
Okay, maybe this is worth listening to.
Families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
The problem is that Ed is...
Okay, actually, I don't really care about the story.
Is there anything I...
This is just about finding a gift, I guess.
The thing is...
Only the big...
That...
Well, there's no... I think... Here.
Okay, it's just getting a gift. Fuck. Okay. Nah. Do I need more potions? I think I'm good.
First the skies.
Let's see, what do we have here? Oh man, we even have a quest in our letters. Oh, fuck. A new day. I'm not so foolish to believe that a single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart, just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime. It takes effort, persistence, and more often than not, a stiff brush and bucket of lye. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We must now decide whether to embrace or waste it. A wise man once said the night is always darkest before dawn. It is a good thing, then, I count one who burns so bright amongst my friends. Lubor. Okay. That which conquers all. You're not long removed from when last you placed yourself between us in peril. I sit and pen yet another letter in which I try and find the words to somehow express the gratitude of an entire town. Still, something feels different about our latest triumph. Where in the past we leaned over so heavily upon your good graces, this time we found strength elsewhere in ourselves. Our hardship has shown us that which should have been apparent all along. We are not as different as we want to believe. Does a peasant love his homeland any less than a noble? Does a bearer love his family any less than any another man does his own? Is this love that has united us and given us true strength? Should every thrall, akashic, bandit, and brigand in the realm come charging our gates, we will not fret. We will not falter. We will fight. And we will win, Isabel. That's an awful lot of confidence. A fine hound. The two of you, I'm glad it's working out for her. The two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now, but there's still a lot you have to learn about that hound of yours. He'd step in front of a bloody, raging behemoth if it meant protecting you. That doesn't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes he just wants someone to pat his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of Koopa nuts. You do good to remember that, Karen. Oh, wait, I think I redid this. Concern for Jill. This is a Jill quest. Okay. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction before we depart for the skies. I would speak on this more in private, Joshua. Oh, and thank you for the stretch redeem as
Joshua
well,
was worried about
Darkness.
Jill,
Oh fuck, I actually cracked something that...
speak with him.
Fuck. Well, I guess this is actually kind of good. That means I have a bunch of side quests to fill up the day. Well, actually, 6:30 is my stopping time. 7 was if I was going to stretch it for the main story, but since we're just doing side quests, we'll probably have another, 45 minutes of this. The Wages of Fate. Oh, more Joshua. You remember what you told me that night at Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominants sit upon yours. But are we not both dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted? What Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own paths? Grant me this, Clyde. Let me be your strength, Joshua. Fuck, Joshua, stop raising flags for yourself. Okay, so I guess that's leaning towards Joshua is probably gonna die. Okay, I mean, Clive has that instance where he failed to be able to shield, so that's one death flag for him, because now he can finally prove it with whatever ultimate ending happens at the end. At the same time, Joshua says he wants to return that protection, but it's like, I don't know if we ever actually protected him, considering we did murder him. Well, Ifrit attempted murdering him when he was a kid, and then we've done no actual protection up until now. But yeah, just that letter is like, enough to be like, fuck. Is changing my opinion, I think, or not changing my opinion, reinforcing my opinion that Joshua is probably the one to die. Although it's like, is it too obvious that they might not choose Joshua? My Lord Marquis, I write to thank you for the kind consideration you have shown for those whose names are written within the pages of the Book of Martyrs, and know that it would move them deeply to know that the first shield of the Phoenix laments their passing. Though each and every member of our order stands ready to sacrifice their lives in the service of the Phoenix, I do not doubt that those who are taken before their time go with regret for the long years of duty left undone. That they should live on in the memory of a proud son of the house of Rossfield, such as yourself, shall surely go some way to soothing their sorrows. May the Phoenix flame burn ever in your heart, Cyril, bearer of the burning quill. And making amends. Master Clive, I am aware there are matters of much greater import which demand your attention, but should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shelves that I might ask a single favor concerning His Highness Prince Dion. All right, so I think there was supposed to be an interesting quest with both Dion and
It's
Jill.
usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Shit, fuck. All right, so we had 2 interesting quests left. On top of some generic ass quests and a hunt, a bunch of hunts. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Gonna walk to the back first and turn in the quest to the back. Also, welcome back, Dark Goku. So there's apparently a rumor that the live-action Lion King is getting an animated remake, though. Fuck. Wait, no way. That has to be a joke. Because it's already a remake. There's already an original animated version, and the original animated version is fine. The 2D animation. Unless they're what? Are they planning to 3D remake it now? So they go 2D to live action to 3D. Actually, wait, they already had 3D. I'm not joking. Holy fuck. I mean, I guess if that... Is it really that cost efficient to not have a story writer? Like, I don't understand. I know they do it to save money. So they must think that they'll make more money than it costs to develop, but it's like... What? Is it that? Yeah. Is it that much harder to just make a new story? But I guess there's still people that like Lion King, and so they'll probably want to watch it or hate watch it. I guess hate watching also brings in the money.
Mid.
Yo, because now you're cursed to be confused about like I am. Fuck, I'm gonna have to look this up after.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me, this is all you need.
It's most.
Oh my god, Mid, stop giving me stuff.
After you
Oh,
left,
thank
I
you
went
for the
over
head
figures
pat
again,
as well,
and I
Dark
realised
Oka.
I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0 and a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may
Also,
have
oh wow, Merlin.
spent a fortnight
Wait,
toiling
you're
over.
streaming today?
Wait.
Also, thank you for the raid, Merlin, as well.
The
Hope you've been
children.
having fun.
When they took apart your scales,
Shout
it was a
out.
tiny brass gear.
You guys were playing Ready or
Now that I
Not?
think
Wait,
about
what
it,
type of
I-
game is that?
They didn't use it when we put the scales
I
back
like them,
together.
Waka.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know.
A bad one? What?
keep working on
Why
the
you
model.
gonna throw it
You
at me,
go and find that
Kato?
cog.
Why? No. What's this for? Did you come with the raid, Kato? But also, no. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope you guys are both having a good weekend. Dark Goku is... Clive is like, listen, man, I might not live after this, so I don't live. So if I don't live, please let this be your last request. You know, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. God.
Don't look at me like that, Clive. I already apologized to Blackthorn.
Yeah. No, I hope you're doing well this weekend as well, Kato. And hope you had a good stream as well, Merlin. Even if you said it was a bad game.
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding.
Oh yeah, who's that fucking rock? Exactly,
She's
Kato.
just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special,
Oh wait, I don't care about what kids say. We're skipping this dialogue. There's plenty of okay, there's not plenty of interesting dialogue, but at the very least, out of the interesting dialogue, it's probably not what these kids are saying.
Is that...
That's all for now.
Brass cockpit? Oh, the one that Mid needs. Black. Oh shit, there's something I have to go upstairs for too.
I hear that you traveled to Ash. Sid, did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did.
Alright, this is the actual interesting story. Alright. Bearer registry. When do we get a close-up Lyra, Deeb? What, you guys actually want a close-up Lyra, Deeb?
I may?
Da-da-da.
Bearer registry.
I mean, I could just come up. Well, I guess I'll do it after this cutscene.
The director was a
But yeah, it's
brutal
edgy.
man.
Kato, not cute.
He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree.
Man, this director
There was
actually
no sign of a body,
only asked
or any record of
to
what
get
happened
killed.
to the children after the
I
orphanage
don't know if that's
closed.
exactly what he deserved,
I
considering he
pray that
wanted
at
it.
least some of them survived. All their names are here.
But yeah, I'll do the zoom in
Once
right
we
after
lost
this.
My friends.
What?
My
That's not
light in
what
those dark
Kato asked for, Jimmy. You've been making it weird.
I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering. And in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. See? Da-da-da. You can see the pure edge in my eyes. I mean, I guess technically I could just... I don't know. I mean, I guess I could do a zoom-in review. I don't know what people... Blah. The only problem is it blocks out the content that's happening on the screen. Let me see the jam. Right? Da-da-da. Yeah. Da-da-da. But yeah, I guess I could technically just do it as requested too. But maybe I'll charge like 5k for a zoom in or something. Da-da-da. I could stay zoomed in up until I walk into the next side quest. But let's see, what do we have here?
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Another mid thing. Did I hear fire? Wait, what about fire? Wait, no! No, Zam, check yourself! I'm backing up.
Well,
there we go. Yeah!
Did they have it?
Yeah, you missed your zoom in of that. Yeah! That wasn't fire. The word wasn't fire!
They did.
Yeah!
And they kept
Wait, why is there a burger in there? Wait!
Well, it was.
Actually, okay, actually this dialogue's not important anyways. Yeah! Why are you throwing a bear katsu? Okay, so it's Zam. Yeah! I already ate my meat! Yeah!
That should do it.
Okay, alright. Now this jam ain't just a jam. I think it's actually my blood. Yeah. Alright. Time to wear armor.
There's nothing.
There you go. Oh, she's trying to make an airship.
Titan's tits.
Alright, you guys will eventually end on the list one day.
Of course it was supposed to fly.
Yeah, Sam knows what they did to be on the list. Although actually you were earning your way back out of the list until today.
Bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
Don't talk about Lemmywinks, Zam. I bet you've been in a hole more recently than I have.
Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Yeah, all of you have been playing Minecraft, okay? I haven't touched the hole in ages.
The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. especially in a world like this. Right.
Are you sure you didn't just
When
see
this
a
is
hole
over,
in the wild Zam and then claim it
take
as
all the
yours?
mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling him over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it isn't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
It doesn't mean that someone won't invent this themselves, man.
I can picture it now.
Huh.
Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
That voice actor is actually English? Oh, Min? Banana. Oh wait, how about the rest of them? Okay, actually, not everyone has an English accent in this game, now I think about it. Banana.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt...
Oh yeah, the
I'll
woman
still
is
need to
Min.
make it a treasure worth
His
hunting for.
name, Min, actual Min.
Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all.
A lot are fake? Oh.
My dad always said, dream big.
I'm surprised.
It isn't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one.
Is there not that many English
I've got a fair
VA?
few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Or are they mostly, what, American? I'm surprised. Well, I guess, okay. I guess I'm not surprised most VI are American or whatever. Or if they're English speaking. Huh. Never really thought about that. Considering in the States, we all, or at least when I was younger, I thought the impression was always everyone really liked English accents. Like, I know I used to really like them. Over just the regular American accent. Nowadays, I don't really think about it anymore. But when I was younger, I was like, damn, it's so fancy sounding. What? What? I'm just saying, I thought the English accents were fancy back in the day, alright? And also, welcome back, Adamine.
Twin sides hundreds of leagues.
Hope you're doing well. Da-da-da. Or hope you're still doing well. Okay, what do we have left? We have... Okay, so I guess I can do these 2 major side quests, and then probably what's gonna happen is next Tuesday we'll do the hunts, and then we'll go straight for the final story. And I just finished a big plate of sushi and I'm sleepy. That's fair. Was that food coma? Oh shit. I was like, do I save? Okay, we'll do Dion's quest first. We'll save the best for last, which is Jill and Joshua's quest.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Tom says, yeah, the reason I knew she was English is how she said, do you know what I mean? Oh. It could be all, well, okay. Oh, what happens if it's someone that's really good at mimicking the accent? Huh. Da-da-da. I wonder what else. Well then, yeah. I wonder how badly people are trying to mimic the English accent butcher it. Then I know at least for I remember one actor that I got impressed with that was actually mimicking an American accent. But I didn't really know. I didn't even know that he wasn't American, or I didn't initially have an American accent. Okay, actually, besides, I did not. I think Daniel Radcliffe also does a good American accent, but the one I was thinking about is fuck. The guy is in X-Men First Class, because I saw him in Wanted first, actually. And then realized I think he naturally has a Scottish accent or something else. To be honest, American is easier to mimic. Ah, okay. Well, that might explain why everyone gets it right then in comparison. Oh, oops, what was I doing? Oh, right, I was gonna walk up. Hugh, Laurie, and Damian Lewis. Wait, who are these two? Oh, is that the... Trying to think. I don't think that's an X-Men actor, because I think his name is different. Wait, is that... Wait, there are a lot of people who pull off American accents well. Ah, okay. Alright, so it just doesn't work well the other way around then. And then, yep, he's Scottish. Alright, I'm assuming it's the X-Men actor.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us.
Oh.
To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her.
Oh yeah, she does seem to feel a bit off-scene without her Shiva powers.
Truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there.
Okay, I was like, the lip syncing on that was looking a little weird.
He was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed.
little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Oh, that's good. Alright. Noe says Hugh Laurie, House MD, Damian Lewis, Billions, Band of Brothers, and Zam says Walking Dead guy is also English. Oh, I'm gonna fuck. Okay. Gonna probably disappoint a lot of you. I've actually watched absolutely none of those. Although I think I have seen little clips of House MD. But it's been a long time since I've seen those clips. But I will trust your judge. I'll have to check them out. But I guess it's also not surprising considering I haven't watched or read a lot of things. So maybe it's not surprising. Ignore me, Mad Lad. Oh shit, Mad Lad. Welcome back. Oh, sorry. I think I was in the middle of a cutscene and I saw it. And I was like in the middle of the cutscene. Is my favorite edgy girl doing today? I'm doing well. Sorry about that, Mad Lad. I was doing. My head was a little fuzzy before stream, but I think stream actually helped me out. I keep doubting. Once again, I've mentioned it earlier. I feel every time about to stream, I think, wow, I think I'm not ready, and that maybe my mindset's not at the right place right when I start. But when I start actually talking, it seems fine, which is kind of weird. And then next time I stream again, the doubt comes back again, and I'm like, maybe this is not the day. Like, I don't know if I'm up to it right now. But then when you actually stream, apparently the feeling clears up. So I'm doing pretty well. Okay, which quest is this? Oh no. I mean, it's not like anything's happening in real life. Or at least I don't think it is. Maybe, but I don't think I'm unconsciously interpreting anything happening. I think it's just my... It's not real brain fog. It's just like a... I don't know if it's a mood dip either. It's...
Run like the wind.
And I don't know if I'm being over-socialized or anything, because at the same time, it seems like streaming helps me feel better. And yeah, initially I assumed it might have been from talking too much and that I should just spin in my chair and recover, but while it did help a little bit, it did not clear up, and actually streaming somehow helped it clear up, and I don't know why. So maybe I should be talking to people more. But at the same time, it just sounds like when I'm in that mood, it sounds exhausting to actually do any talking. Or the idea of talking itself seems exhausting. That's a weird place. I thought you loved me. Matt, I do appreciate you, Mad Lad.
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
Oh, all these flowers are dead?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Too many chords
Someone
running.
in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Well, let's see. Thank you for the care package, Austin. And Zam says maybe the work set mentality helps you get over it. That might be it. I do know that when I actually am, that might be part of it, actually. Now that I think about it, I've been between contracts, and so I'm still getting paid, but there's definitely not been a lot of work in the work. And I do know that work actually kind of helps me in some ways, but like, I think work in its own way is a little therapeutic. Since, at least, I don't know, for other people I know it's not the same for everyone, but for me, I actually enjoy what I'm doing for the most part. Most days. Most days I enjoy what I do. And so it does... I guess it does help me sometimes. So maybe that might be the issue. And so stream just feels like an extension of work. And welcome back, Joe. Also, I didn't know you had a mask. It's a bit bloody though. What? Bloody? This is just jam, right? But yeah, I have a mask and a hood. I just haven't really been using them, honestly. After having used the model so long, it's like, now, it's like, it's still cool to have, but it's like, oh fuck, I keep saying like. After having the model so long, you know, you no longer feel like testing all the bells or playing with all the bells and whistles. And so there's just never been an occasion I felt, you know, this is a mask or hood time.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not. There was near.
Like stuff though, yeah, I do really like them. I mean, even though I don't use them as much anymore, I do like how they came out. And I was always really always kind of wanted to use them when I was started streaming with this model. Because this one, the hood comes with the eye shade, the mask just looks cool, and then you got the little jam stain. Speak with merchants in Martha's Rest. Okay. But you used them on your debut? Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. I had to show off everything for the debut. Oh, what did I even have? Except for the cat ears, I think I got in later because they come with VTube Studio by default. And Merlin says strawberry or raspberry? Strawberry. Da-da-da. And Madlad says she wears her mask to hide her sus face. Wait, there's nothing sus about my face, Madlad. In fact, there's nothing sus about me at all. It's people projecting their sus thoughts. See, like, look at this very innocent jam stain on my face.
Just because the heavens have
Pomegranate jam. I'm kind of curious. What I think pomegranates are. Can you actually do pomegranate jam?
You've the look of them.
Think about it. Like, you can have pomegranate juice, but doesn't really have enough pulp to make a jam. I think.
I've got greens of all
Yeah, so that's also welcome back, Fel, as well. Hope you're all hope you're all having a fine weekend this weekend. Where is another merchant? I mean, there's a merchant, but doesn't have the quest marker. This is probably my least favorite soundtrack for this game, even though it's supposed to just be like ambient kind of music. And Austin's liars innocent, and everyone should agree for their own well-being. Exactly, alright? I don't think it's very wise to call people sus when they ain't actually sus. And Fel says, so far so good. I'm glad it's going good for you then, Fel.
Can I help you with summit?
You would, but was that? A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon.
Wait, our chocobo does not count as a silver
Sounds
chocobo?
almost too good to be true.
I mean, I guess it's a white chocobo.
But since I'm already here.
But it is all dark and gloomy, so it has to have a bit of a change. That's fair. I guess that is a good point, Drew. At the same time, it's like, does the whole game have to have like that music? Well, okay, they changed the music right now, I think. Wait, never mind, I can't tell. And Madlad says, I know how much you love... also, thank you for the hydrate as well, Tristan. And Madlad says, I know how much you love exploring holes with your sus eyes. Wait, don't talk like... You guys like Minecraft, right? As no one... Don't you ever, like, look at a hole in Minecraft and be like, damn, there must be some treasure down there, and just dive right into that hole? But yeah, the combat music stays the same at least. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Or like Terraria. I know Jimmy's been playing Terraria, and there's definitely reasons to go down holes there. Yeah, that dirt hole. What's wrong with dirt holes, Sam?
Drax. I'm left by bandits for a change.
Oh yeah, no, alright. And the first time I even talked about holes was in Zelda, and it's totally normal to talk about holes in Zelda. Ta-da. Yeah, the holes in Zelda have what is it? Those frogs. Alright. Okay, what are we looking for? That's not what we're looking for. Maybe up that path? Up to our left? Why Zelda got a frog in her hole? I don't know. It's not in her hole. She doesn't own the hole. It's in Zelda, though. Also, you have to follow the tracks? Whoops. I was just kind of just looking around. But luckily it worked out anyway.
Chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Unless we still have to follow the whole tracks. Let's see. Right. Your Madla says your brother kissed her, aren't you? It's not. Well, it's normal to kiss them on the cheeks, although it's a lick, but
I don't hear anything.
in the cooties kind of way.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah, anyway, it's normal to kiss your brother on the cheek, alright? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the silver chocobo doesn't look any different from our chocobo, the fuck? Aw, it wiggled.
It's alright.
Yeah, that'll look too fair.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Also, appreciate the lurk as well,
Just
Phil.
borrowing a feather for my friend.
Also, welcome, Avarice. Oh yeah, how'd the wiring go?
Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Get one then? Wait, get which? What are we getting? What, the chocobos? The chocobos are their own bird. No one owns the chocobo, or at least not those two. Da-da-da. Especially when they wiggle like that. It's like, fuck. I don't even know where I was gonna go with that. Where are we going quest-wise? Guess we'll just go back here, or not back here. I think this is continuing the Joshua questline still. Wait, no, this is not the Joshua questline. This is the Dion questline. And Drew says, yeah, what the hell? They're both the same as Clive's ride. Yeah, it's like, can't we just take the feather? And Amber says, from 10 a.m. through 6 p.m. up and down ladders I'm beat. Oh, shit. I mean, I guess it's one hell of a workout at least, but damn. So is it all finished? I'm assuming it's all finished up then? Or I hope it's all finished up then. Especially been working all day. After 40 push-ups the day before. Oh shit. Man, fuck. I need to train up to be able to do push-ups. God, for all that I've been going to that class and I'm able to lift myself up a pole, I can't actually do full body push-ups. I have to be on my knees. That's something I actually have to work on. I need to work on lower ab workouts and actual full body push-ups. God damn. Why is it so hard to gain muscle? Arpa says, yeah, that's there's only some stapling to do in order to tidy up. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. And Drew says, yeah, I know, I too need to work on that as well. Alright, at least I'm not the only one then. Arpa says, if it helps, I can't pull myself up a pole. You know, you would think that. It's just that you probably just don't know the technique, Avarice.
Next to a waterfall.
My instructor was talking about how her boyfriend doesn't have to, like, train at all, and he could just... And so, there's this move that she's been practicing for weeks or something, and he just pops on the pole and does it without even, like, trying. It's like, god damn it. Why? Da-da-da-da. I've been drinking a lot of I think I've been eating a lot of protein. Whoa, what the fuck? What do I want to do? Austin says, if you ever want to help me plan a workout schedule, if you want, I can help you plan a workout schedule for that. I think, honestly, I don't really need the schedule. I just have to be just dedicated to do it every other day. That's what I really have to do. Whoops. I was too busy thinking. Noted. Don't try things if someone's struggling. What? Wait, what? Oh, so you don't rub it in their face? No, it's okay to do things while people are struggling. I guess it'll give them motivation to catch up. While at the same time, inspire envy. I am very envious. Mad Vlad says, I'm trying to work at the post office. Trying to work at the post office? I don't know what you sending in your application. Well, hope that goes well, Madland. I think post office has. Actually, I don't know about the job security nowadays, but I think it's good. Blah. From what I used to know, it used to play well. And Drew says, nice parry. That was unintentional. Yeah. I think every parry is unintentional. Or yeah, every parry I've ever done is unintentional. Although I've seen someone do it on purpose, at least for the turtle enemy, which kind of makes sense. The wind up for the turtle spin is actually really obvious. Okay. Okay, fine. We can do Zantetsuken. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is the flower for Dayon.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Hope the stapling goes well, Abris. I'm glad you're able to get that all done in one day.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Abris, the previous guy who did the runs did some ass backwards wail. So it was more fixing their problem? Oh, shit. Damn. Wait, fuck. Did you even actually pay? You have to pay the guy too? Or did it come with the service? Like, was this...
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
Record suggests that the wyvern tail was the first cultivated for the purpose of distilling a purple dye from its petals. However, when... Oops. Okay. I was like trying to see if someone's calling it. However, when the tended blooms were discovered to lose their hue over time, the gardeners of early Valisthea made the fateful decision to investigate the practical properties of the roots instead. Prior to buying the house, I ran... Oh, okay. I ran all the cable in this house after, and I did this time with a friend.
Indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not?
Hmm?
Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Oh, hopefully we're doing this quest for Dion. It'll give him a reason to live. Oh, fuck. Shit. We only have 5 minutes. The next quest I do will be the final quest. Okay, we'll do Dion's quest next. Or finish off Dion's quest. I think that should take 5 minutes.
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time.
Aww.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak.
It depends.
I've sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Amber says, I know prior to buying the house, I ran all the cable in this house after, and I did this time with a friend too. Oh, okay. And Drew says, and I think you still have time to give Gav that feather. Depends how long this whole thing with Dion's gonna take. At the same time, I'm probably gonna skip. Well, at the same time, I guess I would skip Gav's dialogue anyway. I don't think anything super interesting is happening there, other than making a gift for the baby that's coming.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Man, so many characters having to deal with their guilt in this game. Except for Joshua. This would be Jill, Clive, and Dion.
Master Harpocrates, pray. Accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete.
Oh yeah, it was that one. It's that Mother Jill.
Lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within
There'll
the
be something
gilded
interesting with the
confines of
baby.
palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm. For only then shall I be deserving of...
Ow! He took away his death flag! He might actually actually make it, alright?
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Wait, except this guy sounds like he's about to cry. Yeah?
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost.
Mm-hmm.
I shall not forget this.
And everyone keeps giving us precious keepsakes. What did we get this time? Let's see. I should actually inspect these. What's the description?
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day, you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Yeah, did I get 2 keepsakes? Let's see. What did Dion give me? Bahamut's Mercy. Oh, reduces Giga Flare cooldown time by 6.0. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I don't actually have to read the description on that, considering Harpocrates. Fuck. Harpocrates already explained it for us. But anyway, yeah, it's 6:30. Technically, I could stream a little later, but that was only for emergency in case that I did somehow make it to the main story quest. Obviously, we are a little bit of a distance from that, so we'll save that for next time. And so hopefully we'll be able to finally finish Final Fantasy 16 on Tuesday. Try to think. Do I really want to? I'm not too sure if I want to do the trials on stream. I was like, the trials are kind of fun, but I really want to see the main story quest. And after that, I don't know if I want to have a stream dedicated to this trials after. We'll see how much time I have left. Yeah, have a good rest, Lara. Well, appreciate it, Abris. Oh, actually, definitely for you as well, Abris. Definitely have a good rest yourself. Thank you guys for coming as well. Yeah. What else as far as updates go? I will again post my schedule on Sunday. I think I'll try to remember to post it on Sunday. Okay, probably it's gonna be Monday for most of you because I'm not gonna be home until late at night on Sunday. Yeah, so I'll do Sunday, Monday, post the schedule. I'll be on Twitter and Discord. What else is? Drew says, I was gonna say, you might as well do them off stream. That's fair, yeah, I might just do them off stream. That's a good point. And Noe says, I was gonna say, we might see the end unless there are any more trials or hunts pop up. That's a good point. Yeah, we'll do hunts and then, oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just do the hunts off stream. Maybe, that's also a good point. I'll try to do hunts and, the trials off stream as much as I can. Probably on Monday, because Monday I'll have my class, but there should be time after to do the quest then. And thank you as well, Merlin, for passing by and the raid as well. Then also thank you. Wait, what other updates do I have? I think that's about it. Yeah, most likely next stream will be on Tuesday, 7 p.m. PST to 11 p.m. Well, it's probably going to be more than 11 p.m. PST, depending on how much time the story takes. We'll see. Yeah. I appreciate you guys sticking here with me. I'd like to thank you, Drew. Thank you, Noe. Sam says, would you be able to do a review of the full story after you finish? Huh. I could do that. I could probably just add that to the end of the stream. If I manage to finish all the side content and then finish the main story, I could probably do a review of the main story right after the stream. Although I'll have to let you guys know, I am not the most, I've noticed I'm very, very bad at giving my opinions on things. I don't know how to form, I'm not very good at forming my thoughts on things. Like, I definitely know what I like and dislike, and I could point out the points, but my thoughts aren't very deep. I'm pretty shallow. This is why I like shallow games more often than not, or shallow storytelling, or relatively shallow. I don't know. Actually, I have to think. Does Omniscient Reader count as shallow, or am I just reading it in a very shallow way? I don't know. But either way, I'll try my best. And Noe says, I'll drop in, but I can't stay too late on Sunday. Oh, wait, I'm not going to be here Sunday. Next time I'm streaming is on Tuesday. Whoops. Sorry about the miscommunication. Sunday is when I'm going to post my schedule. Well, I appreciate the heads up either way, Noe. And also, thank you as well, sticking with us at Coral as well. Thank you, Kato, for coming by too. Sam says, good story, bad story. So far, interesting story, I guess. The delivery is interesting. Overall, I don't know. At least, okay, so far impression, story is interesting. I don't know it's done anything innovative to be amazing. But yeah, I guess, I'll definitely try to form up my thoughts on Tuesday. Drew says, I'm bad at giving my thoughts as well, but I'm here just for smooth flow of the story and the gameplay. I'm glad it felt like that then, Drew. I was like, I don't know if I was very smooth with my gameplay, but at least it worked as long as you guys think so. And Coral says, thank you for the stream. Well, thank you for coming as well. Noe says, oh, Tuesday works better. Yeah. I want to be pretty consistent with my schedule. I'll be out. I'll be out Sunday. So I won't, and I'll also be out Monday. So yeah, next stream is definitely Tuesday, 7 p.m. PST to potentially late. 11 p.m. is my usual time. If story ends up dragging longer, we'll be a little later than that. And Noe says, I think the story aspect is better than the other recent titles. That is also fair. Okay, it's definitely better paced than 15. 15, I really, really like the bromance and like the little mini dialogue. Like, that's great. The pacing on there is terrible. The pacing here is not horrible. The side quests are pretty bad, though. So says, so I should stay awake on it. We'll see. Hopefully I'll finish it way before 11. As long as I end up doing most of my quests on Monday, I think we should be good. Let's see. I appreciate you guys all being with me. What else do I have? Actually, you know what? Okay, actually, I was like, wait, I can't. Okay, well, yeah, technically, my work's not going to be busy on Monday. Technically, I can do it during the work time, but I was like, I shouldn't say that at the same time. It's not like I could do anything else for work. We'll see. I'll try to finish it. Either way, but thank you, Sam. Thank you, Abras. Thank you, Noe. Thank you, Jiro. Thank you, Kato. Thank you, Merlin. Noe says there is New Game Plus if you really want to do every quest down the line. Oh, God. That is true. I think we're almost done. I'm pretty sure we're at the end, right? There can't possibly be any more quests after this, I think. Besides hunts. I guess the only thing I'm really missing are hunts. So maybe, okay, if I don't finish the hunt, at least the jail quest and the hunts, I will finish the jail quest. Hunts we can probably skip and just go straight to the main story. And also, thank you, Ari, as well. Who else is passing by? Fuck, there's a lot of redeems to throws. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Adamine. Thank you, Coral. Now he says, I don't know if there are any missable quests. That's a good point. Yeah, I also don't think there's any. They're probably not going to add any more quests at the end. I think this should be the final point. Hopefully. I'm really hoping this is the final point. Well, mostly because I want to see the conclusion of the story, but also I really, really hate side quests in this game. I don't know. Fuck. But also, that restaurant, thank you, appreciate it. Let's see. I think finale next stream. Oh, welcome, Yusanoha. But also, we will be seeing you off also as well. Finale next stream. Yes, that is the plan. We are going to. I think that's a good point. I'm going to try doing hunts on Monday. I'm going to leave the jail quest until I come back on Tuesday. And then, yeah, if I don't finish the hunts, we're just going to go for the main story. That's a good point. Because I was like, the hunts aren't that interesting considering they don't actually change the monster types, or we've already seen every single monster type, so I can't imagine the side quest being engaging anymore. And I on vacation for 2 weeks. I'll be here. Oh shit. Okay. Well, won't be happy to see you next time as well. And Drew says, I mean, side quests are how you 100% a game. That's fair. But yeah, I'll try doing that. Most. I think I'll be able to finish all the side quests. I don't think there's any more. Hunts, on the other hand, we'll see. But yeah, let's see where I can send you off somewhere. I think Jimmy said that he was streaming today. Jimmy, are you here? Fuck, that's not who I meant. Wait, where the fuck? Jimmy, where are you? I thought, anyone know why Jimmy's not streaming right now? Alright, well, I guess we can't send you off to Jimmy this time, unless, let's see. Why is he not? He's not. Alright, we'll send you off to, I guess another friend we have is Spell. Oh yeah, I was gonna send you off to Grumping. Okay, well, we could do a shout out for Jimmy. Jimmy's trying to reach his Twitch affiliate goals. I think he has the viewer count. He's only 4 away. Oh, he's only 4 follows away? Alright, let's do the shout out. When I went to go, he was stopped. Damn. He needs 4 follows. Yeah. Well, this is so you can follow the sussest streamer around among all of us. Just Grumping Jimmy. I think he has the view count requirement. All he really needs is the follow requirement. I don't know. Is it 50 or 100? Either way, he's pretty close. Give him the 4-click the follow at the top. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Jimmy's the one that randomly pops in here and makes false accusations and throws things at people. And I know that doesn't sound very appealing, but I guess that's his way of showing love. But yeah. We will send to show more love. That's a little bit more genuine than that. We'll be sending you off to Fel. Jimmy bullied me here. What the fuck? Why am I getting thrown? I'm looking at other shit. Amber, why'd you throw stuff at me? Oh, just a demonstrate what Jimmy's saying. Wait, stop! I don't need this false form of love. Wait, whoops! I was gonna send you to Fel. There we go. Felgrand the Dragon. They are currently playing Warframe, and we'll send you in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.